So this particular case, I know one here say very dark man, they like bring Igbo people down. Because this one na Igbo versus Igbo. And this particular case, Ato Eze is informed about this case. And because and one of the police station when I carry the case,
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy again, Mr. Ben. I am back in the house, live and direct. Thank you for joining. If you're joining, thank you for being part of the shows again. I'm going to just I'm going to come with you guys now. Just got a phone call, so I need to end it. I'm just going to come back to you guys right now. Let's go and talk about things. For those who are joining, I brought to you the case that Very Dark Man just highlighted this afternoon. Let me just give you, those of you guys on TikTok, I need to answer this phone call. It's quite urgent. Was very important, so I needed to answer the phone call. Sorry, I had to go and answer a phone call quickly. But I'm coming with story that I think you guys are really going to be very surprised about. That I'm taking on this story this afternoon because I'm free. So when I'm free, it's Friday, and I will take on the story ASAP. I needed to just do something here. I don't know why my phone is a little bit slow. What's going on here? Gosh help me. My phone is slow as hell. What's going on? Have they tried to hack my phone? No, nobody can hack my phone. Well, I might have to log off and log back on TikTok again. But if the story that I'm sharing to you guys is vital, it's about this wonderful story that Very Dark Man brought out today. The reason a lot of people are tagging me. I don't know why you tagged me on the story, but today I am going to literally be honest with you guys and say my mind on it. I've said it on the video, but I thought I should come live and talk about it with you guys. Now, if you are joining, thank you for being part of this live now. Again, I want to be very honest. Welcome, Mr. Ben Speak. live. Okay, so we're gonna do something unique like today on this particular one. So I'm just gonna put a highlight on it as well. I need to put a sticker so that people know exactly the topic we're talking about as it's currently being deliberated about. Yes, I am here with you guys. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and the member of Nigerians in diaspora. I want to thank you guys. I want to talk about this particular case today. That very dark man brought the limelight. It's not every time that I come here and I say something negative about VDM. No, today I want to say something positive. At the same time, you have to be open your mind to understand why this case is important to me because of some of the statements made on this. And those of them tagging me, telling me that, Mr. Ben, you say that VDM is anti-Igbo people. For that reason, look at what is doing to Igbo people. I can show the comment that I'm receiving. And I want to look at this story in the whole package. Please, I don't know why people are inviting themselves. No, not yet, please. I want to first of all introduce the topic that I'm going to discuss. I said, when an influencer become more powerful than the state, the 650 million naira land case that VDM brought to us today is something that we're talking about. Now, before I go anywhere, let us listen to what Very Dark Man say. I have the part 2 and the part 1 and part 2. I'm showing you the part 1 now and the statement he made. I know many of you guys have watched it because VDM is such a powerful guy. Whenever he made the video go viral. 100% always going viral. But I want you to pay attention to what you're about to listen to.
All right, so this particular case, I know when you say Very Dark Man, they like bring Igbo people down because this one, Igbo.
Let me make sure.
And this particular case, Ato Eze is informed about this case, and because Ato Eze could not do anything about it, they have gone to EFCC. This is a mention to EFCC, but of course EFCC is very corrupt, and I want the reason to believe say that man could not even pay EFCC money, make EFCC not do anything. So now, this guy's last resort, he don't do all in power for this case to go further. He can't, so he came here. God so kind. This particular case, before I show now, one how wicked people dey. And like I said, na Igbo to Igbo. So nobody will talk anything, and justice will be fine. The reason why we do not do this case, you don't bring this case to my hand for how long now?
Almost 5 minutes.
Almost 5 months. The reason why we will not talk about it was because of the previous IG and how corrupt the people in his office is, especially that SPS Obuki. They are so corrupt. If you say we carry that case, they'll spoil them. And one of the police station when I. All right. So
now this is the case that VDM brought to you guys today. Let's look at it and let's hear the statement he made. Very, very important, guys. For those of you guys joining, you know already that I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to be as straightforward as possible. I am against the state, not against individual. I want you guys to understand on this particular case, I've listened to it. I've watched this video to the full length. I've reacted to it, but I thought I should come live with you guys where every one of us can be able to also look at it in a holistic way and people can make up their opinions, what they think they are hearing and where they are and why you think my take on this is not vital. Now, first of all, I am just analyzing. I am not the original owner of the video. So the credit of this video is to illustrate because it's of public interest. That is why I'm using this video to analyze just for the sake of copyright issue. Let's go ahead and listen to
it. This particular case, I know when you say Very Dark Man, they like bring Igbo people down because
now the first statement VDM made, I know one here say Very Dark Man, they bring Igbo people down. Why does he make this statement? I want you to write it down why VDM will make that statement from the beginning of the statement. Okay? I know one here say very dark man, they bring Igbo people down. Then he continue. Let's listen.
This one are Igbo versus Igbo. And
this one are Igbo versus Igbo. This one are Igbo case versus Igbo case. Keep listening.
Particular case, Atoeze is informed about this.
This particular case, Atonze is informed about this particular case. You know, last week I told you guys there will be drama after drama every week until the election. And many of you guys think I'm joking. I also told you guys last week that Atonze is a godfather of many Igbo billionaires. And Atonze Nukpo is a big supporter of next level agenda, of the Renew Hope agenda. So Atonze Nukpo is involved in this case, but he couldn't solve it. Atonze Nukpo is involved in this case, but he could not solve it. Then they now bring it to VDM, and VDM told you, nobody should say, I am trying to bring Igbo people down. I am for everyone. But you people must understand, Atonze Nukpo was involved in this case, so he could not solve it. You people must understand, though, that these are two Igbo people fighting. Me, I am just here to make peace and find justice for one Igbo man versus another Igbo man. So nobody should look at me like I'm trying to bring Igbo man down. On this particular one, I'm actually trying to bring Igbo people up. Kudos, VDM. I like this about you. I like that you are trying to bring Igbo people up. But why do you have to bring Igbo into the case? Why not just deal with the case as it merits a Nigerian man being oppressed? Why bringing Igbo inside? I don't know, but I'm going to take it somewhere and we're going to look at it in a holistic way. Because I wanted to make a video, but I thought, why am I actually making a video when I can come live and say it out live so that people can come up and object what I'm saying? Because the good thing about my own democracy is this: I want you to speak your mind and I want to speak my mind. And I don't like to tell you what to think, but I like to inform you of what is out there so you can make an informed decision. Now, let's listen again. Atonze Nukpo has been involved, no success.
Case. And because Atoeze could not do anything about it, they have gone to EFCC. This is a mention to EFCC. But of course, EFCC is very corrupt. And
they have gone to Atonze Nukpo. Atonze Nukpo could not do anything. Excuse me. They have gone to EFCC. EFCC could not do anything because EFCC is corrupt. EFCC is corrupt. They couldn't do anything. Okay, let's listen.
I want the reason to believe that man could not even pay EFCC money, may EFCC not do anything. So now, this guy's last resort, he don't do all in power for this case to go further. He can't. So he came here. God so kind. This particular case, before I show now, one of how wicked people dey. And like I said, now Igbo to Igbo. So nobody will talk. Again,
VDM repeat again, it is Igbo to Igbo. My Igbo brothers and my Nigerian people, come and listen. Because me, I dey see road. I say make una dey follow person wey dey see road. Me, I no go dey for your entertainment level again. No. See, I dey see road. He come, he say na Igbo to Igbo man be this, so make you know say I dey put asunder for Igbo man Gary. Why you think say in dey talk am like that? Why you think say VDM brought tribes inside the matter? You know one learn. Why VDM brought tribes into the matter? Something is at stake, but I'll tell you as we go on.
Anything and justice will be fine. The reason why we do not do this case, you don't bring this case to my hand for how long now?
Almost 5 months.
Almost 5 months. The reason why I could not talk about it was because of the previous IG and how corrupt the people in his office is, especially that is PSO Buki. They are
because of the previous IG that is corrupt, especially that is CSO Buki. So the former IG is very corrupt. Interesting. But I heard that the guy is going to run as a governor of Ogun State. I also heard that Tinubu has no problem with him. He was not sacked. He was just removed for another bigger assignment. His time was over and they needed to bring another cleaner in. So they removed him. So VDM is saying now that the former IG is very corrupt. Yes, I agree. Ebetokun is very corrupt, but he was not removed because he was corrupt. He was removed for political agenda. Let us be very clear. Let us be informed. Let's not get carried away with emotion. Now, VDM name drop EFCC as corrupt institute. He called them corrupt. He called them that they have collected bribe from the other man versus this man. That is why they are not proceeding with the case. I didn't say that. He said it with his own mouth. He said it. He called the IG of police corrupt. Now the new IG of police is around. This one is not corrupt. Okay, let's pay attention.
So corrupt, if you say, carry that case or spoil them. And one of the police station when I carry the case go, they don't use Igbo, try to spoil the matter.
This is the fourth time BDM is calling Igbo. One of the police station when I carry the case go, they don't use Igbo, try to scatter the matter. Igbo people, una be football, then go use una do politics, throw una away. I say make una wake up, make una understand. Say this game has gone out of normal conversation to a serious conversation. Now, he said, when I carry the case, go one Igbo man police office. You know say na police spoil am. VDM no tell you say na police scatter am. He say na Igbo scatter the case inside that office. He can't carry the case come out. Again, he tell you say na Igbo man case, so make you dey listen. No wahala.
That's why now we will come talk about the matter more here. Then I'll write an official petition to the new Inspector General of Police, who is very, very credible because his record has said so.
VDM say this new Inspector General of Police is very, very credible because his record have said so. So he's now sending a new petition to the man.
Olatunji Disu, the new IG. So we'll take this case in petition to the IG and everything will be publicized online. Make una see everything. To start with, this man, what is your name, Oga?
My name is Mr. Ifeanyi Udezu.
Mr. Ifeanyi
Udezu.
You say una not carry this case go out or is a place?
Yes.
How many times?
4 times.
Una go out or is a place?
We go out as a place. First one, he didn't come. Then second one, he came to the actor's house with a lawyer and the one grant team.
Okay.
So, and the promise Thursday that after 2 months, after 2 weeks, that's going to pay me the money. Then I will use car come and greet him.
Okay.
But that up till now, since that time till now, he's making 6 months.
So they went to Atonze Nupo's house to settle the matter. Atonze Nupo then intervened, and Atonze Nupo then told the man, go and pay this guy. That when you paid him, you will carry cow to come and do Thanksgiving. My people say cow. Atonze Nupo interceded and settled the case among the 2 Igbo brothers. And according to VDM, that case failed. Atonze Nupo could not solve it. Pay attention.
Never do anything.
You don't go back to Atonze?
The moment I start 2 times. After the fight, I no Greek call. So last night I said, as they say, I should get this. No worry. No.
Okay, so he don't try all he means. EFCC not do anything. And with the way he say the man gets one kind of connection, but we'll show the man. Where the man picture first? We'll see the man picture. It will be displayed on the screen. To be displayed on. Anyways, it will be displayed on the screen. Show him, turn him. That's the man's picture. I'll put it on the screen. What's his name?
August Mogoji.
Wait till they popularly know him as.
Onwa Enugu.
Tall. They know the man as Onwa.
Enugu.
Yes. He's a tall.
His name is Mr. Augustine Ogujofor. Mr. Augustine Ogujofor is the man that had a case with this man for the land issue. I want you to pay attention. I came in peace and in the knowledge that we might be able to see what is cooking behind the kitchen. Because as I told you guys, there is no smoke without fire.
black man. I don't see him face to face before in respect to this matter, right? Now, what happened?
VDM say he don't see the man face to face before in the respect to this particular matter.
This guy said, this guy is a real estate agent. I'm going to say it so that in the video no go long. He's a real estate person. He's a developer. So he was looking for a land to develop. That's how he went to go, and somebody took him to Onwa's house. When they got to Onwa's house, Onwa took him to where first carry you go.
If I carry me go, you do. When he has 272 hectares.
272 hectares.
Yes.
So why you know by that one?
No, that one I don't like it because the place is normally having issue.
Okay.
So he now took me to other places. Took me to 3 places, Pape and the Jabi. That is quality Uye.
Okay.
Then when I saw the Uye one, that one is very okay.
The Uye one?
Yes.
Okay.
Which I even take to my king to the place too. So my king will verify. Yes.
What is your king name?
Emelora.
Emelora. Of which kingdom?
Of Ukul Kingdom.
For which state?
Anambra State.
Anambra State. You took your Anambra king to the place.
Yes.
To see it.
Your
Anambra king.
Even the day that we came to the address, into is there. You normally be with the address. The address is one go.
So your king saw everything.
So everything is away.
Okay. So after you see the land for Uye, you like the land.
Yes.
So what did you do next?
So next thing we did, we went to we will not starting price.
Okay.
We will not talk about the price.
How much he tell you?
He first told me, said that it's 800 million. Then from 800 million, we now back. We let us settle for 600 million.
600 million
Yeah.
for the land. How many hectares the land or what
One
is the
hectare.
size?
Just 1 hectare.
1 hectare of land for Uye. 600 million now we settle.
Bag of mountain on fire.
Back of Mountain of Fire for
Yes.
Uye. Oh, Mountain of Fire
Fire.
for Uye. Okay, that is close to Jabi now.
Yes, close to Jabi.
Okay,
The
okay.
other place we gave this Jabi is only Jabi.
Okay. So what next after on our bargain?
So after we bargain, so he now send my barrister and his own barrister to go and
search.
But my barrister is cousin of his wife.
He then sent my barrister and his own barrister. But my barrister is a cousin of the wife of this man. But my barrister is a cousin of the wife of this real estate man. He said he now sent my barrister is the cousin of the wife of this real estate man. Okay. I laugh in spite.
Okay.
My barrister is his wife's cousin.
Okay.
So that is where we are still having small challenge.
So we're gonna go do search now.
we went to go and do search. This is search. We want to do and do search. Then when we went to the AGs, then confirm it that everything is very okay.
So you went to ages to do
The search.
and
They went to the land register in Abuja to do search of the land, and the AG confirmed that that land is legit. Okay, because if you want to buy land in Abuja, once they allocate the land for you, you have to take the land, call your lawyer, then they will go to the Federal Ministry of Land Allocation in Abuja, FCT, and then you will ask about the land to make sure that that land is not being possessed by anybody and it's not a land that the government have earmarked for something else. So they have gone there and they have told him that the land is clean and they got a certificate. The man got a certificate, and that is the certificate that very dark man is holding in his hand right now. Pay attention. I'm on the YouTube, guys. For those of you guys on TikTok that want to join the YouTube to watch the video as we go step by step analyzing it, my TikTok name is my name on YouTube on TikTok. My YouTube name is my name on the TikTok, Mr. Ben Speak. You can just go there and see what we are doing, because what we are doing today, even though if you don't agree with me, you need to be open to higher knowledge. It's very, very important. Let me tell you, nobody is above being blind. Nobody is above learning. So I am learning even as I'm watching this video, and I hope that when you are listening, you are not allowing emotion to cloud your judgment. You are learning as well. Let's proceed.
Says okay.
Yes. So you now say that before you give me this RFO, I have to pay my completed money.
Okay.
Before you give me the original.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So that's how you now started
Payments. Yes. So first payment I did first payment on 8/9.
9 is September. On the 8th of September 2023.
I paid 200 million.
This is the receipt of 200 million. This is a receipt from this Mr. Onwa. The name of his company is Rotec Energy Service.
Yes.
So he paid 200 million. I'll post it on the screen so that you can see. First payment.
Then second payment, 100 million.
Second payment, October, the following month. He paid 100 million naira.
Third one, October.
October again, he paid 100 million naira. That is 400.
I want you guys to understand everything that VDM is showing is a receipt. It's not any bank account. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to just understand this is a receipt, a docket. You know, you have a receipt, you cut it, and it's written with pen. Okay, and these are received. There is no bank account. I'm not saying there is no bank account. I am only saying we cannot see it that this is a bank transaction receipt. What we are seeing is a receipt which I can sit down and write. I can sit down and write the whole receipt. Okay, now the receipt that VDM is showing does not show that there's actually money being transferred to the other man. Because I expect this man to come up with a transaction receipt and say 800 million, 200 million, 100 million. This is what I paid the man. No, but the man is showing you a docket receipt. Like when you go to Igbo man shop, you buy something and they write invoice for you. The man is showing invoice. Okay, please do not get me wrong. I am not saying that very dark man is lying. I am saying what the man is showing is not a proof of payment to the man. It is not what? A proof of payment. It is just a receipt. One was the 9th or the 8th of September. Another one was the 24th of October. And everything is written with a pen. And this is not a bank invoice. This is not a bank transaction receipt. This is a private company. Okay? Now, let's assume this is the company of the land seller. If you want to come to Very Dark Man, you should come with a proper payment receipt. Payment from the bank. So your money left your bank account to this man. This is the proof of payment. Proof of payment 1, proof of payment 2, proof of payment 3. Then you back it up with this receipt. Maybe we will still get to that. As I told you guys, I am open to learn. Let's listen.
Million.
Then December I paid 50
Then
million.
December he paid 50 million naira. That is 450 million naira. Now
then
it remains 200.
Yes, no, it remains 150.
Okay, 450 remain 150.
Yes,
it was 600 million. So the man paid 450. And all of these, I want to re-emphasize again, there is no invoice from the bank. There is, you know, if I open my Zenith or my Access Bank, every money I pay, I could generate the receipt, right? I could just generate it. I just go to the transaction, I click, I can see the receipt. So I can say I transfer money to this also person. This is the teller. So why this man did not come with that, I don't know. But we will get to know that, ladies and gentlemen, because on this platform, we think with our head and we'll analyze video without emotion. For those of you guys that don't know, I do not run on emotion. I run on logic.
Yes.
So on the way that they're supposed to pay, God asked me, when next am I going to pay the balance?
Okay.
Which I told him 3 months.
3 months.
Yes, at the end of the day, because of the kind of work I did, because of I'm a contractor,
Yes.
he didn't pay me.
Okay.
So I didn't get the money in time.
Okay.
Which is listen to him.
Okay, so you can't default.
I come default.
Okay, so what you can't tell you? You say 6 years.
So on the way that I'm supposed to pay, God asked me when next am I going to pay the balance?
Okay.
Which I told him 3 months.
3 months.
Yes, at the end of the day, because of the kind of work I did, because of I'm a contractor,
yes.
He didn't pay me.
Okay.
So I didn't get the money in time.
Okay.
Which is I'm listening to him.
Okay, so you can't default.
I come default.
Okay, so what you can't tell you?
So the when I get the money, I come to his place to tell it to him because I told him, he told me, saying that I want to pay the balance, I have to add something. So when I came, when I let us settle for 50 million, said that I'm going to add 50 million.
Okay, so you're saying because you no pay early, you go add extra 50 million naira?
Yes.
Which you add?
Which I add, that is this. That is it of 200 million.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 150.
Yes.
But you pay this one that same day.
Same day.
One day now you pay this one.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is first 50 million.
50 million.
This is another 50 million, making 100 million.
Okay, the last two payments, the last two receipts that VDM brought out was the only receipt that shows Zenith Bank transaction of 50 million and 150 million. Okay, that is the last receipt. The first three invoice did not show anything. The last three invoice show that the man paid 200 million, and that was the one that VDM printed. Now, my question is this, VDM, why didn't you ask the man to also show you the receipt of the 100 million, 150 million, another 100 million he paid, the first 450 million he paid? Why didn't you ask the man to show you a bank like the one you are showing now? Why didn't you ask the man to also show you the bank transaction of this particular transaction? Why did the man just came with the last three? And I want to see the date. We could not see the date. In the last three, in the last four receipts he showed, the man clearly showed the date and VDM displayed the date. Let me just go backward and show you guys again.
Needs more challenge.
So we're gonna go do search now.
I went to go and do search.
Rotec Energy 200 million.
The first payment, VDM post the receipt and zoom it like this so you can see the date. It was the invoice that the man issued him was on the 8th of September 2023. Then the second invoice, let's pay attention.
I'll post it on the screen so that you can see. First payment.
Then second payment, 100 million.
Second payment, October.
Second payment, October 2023. Another one.
Following month, he paid 100 million naira.
10 October.
October again, he paid.
October 24, the man paid another 100 million again. And these are written with receipt ticket, with handwriting. Okay, it's not bank proof of anything. Pay attention, guys.
100 million naira, that is 400 million.
Then December, I paid 50
Then
million.
December, he paid 50 million naira.
Then December the 28th, 2023, the man then paid 50 million naira. Okay, now the money is remaining 150 million. That make 450 million. So the man is now ready to pay another 150 million to balance the 600 million they agree on the land so he can get his C of O. Pay attention. But one thing that you must tick down is this. VDM and this man did not show the invoice of 100 million, 100 million, 100 million, and 100 million, and 50 million, and another 50 million. He did not show it. What he showed to us was a receipt, which I don't take as a proof of payment. I don't take it as a proof of payment. You can ask me, Mr. Ben, why don't you believe it? Because I get sense. Because I get sense. I know be mugu. So if you won't believe him, now you go believe him. I no go believe him. If you come on a social media to analyze, I'm going to give you my honest opinion. And this is not about very dark man. Oh, this is about the man who brought a case. And my own judgment is this. Why can't VDM, before they turn the ring light on, why didn't you ask the man Show me Zenith Bank receipt. Show me how you transfer this money. Show me. I want to see authentic receipt. That did not happen. So let's keep going.
That is 450 million naira. Now,
then
it remains 200
yes, no, it remains 150.
Okay, 450, it remains 150.
Yes,
You say 600, yes.
So on the way that they're supposed to pay, because
now this is where I get problem. This one here, I get a problem here. So the money remained 150 million. After the 24th of December payment, the money remained 150 million. Now, if the money remained 150 million, what happened next? The man said he ran into trouble. He could not pay. And the man did not give the date when he finally made the payment. Pay attention.
When next am I going to pay the balance?
Okay.
Which I told him 3 months.
3 months.
Yes, but at the end of the day, because of the kind of work I did, because of I'm a contractor,
Yes.
he didn't pay me.
So the man said, he asked him, when are you paying the 150 million? He told the man in 3 months. So if the man pay 24th of December, the last 100 million, and the man gave him 3 months, we're talking about January 24th, February 24th, March 24th. So the man's supposed to pay another money on the March 24th, 2024. 2024, that is when the man's supposed to balance the landowner 150 million. That is 3 months he gave him. Pay attention.
Okay. So I didn't get the money in time.
Okay.
Which is
Now he run into trouble because he's a contractor, so he could not get the money in time.
Listen to him.
Okay, so you can't default.
I come default.
Okay, so what you can't tell you?
So the when I get the money, I come to his place to tell him because I told him, he told me, Senator, I want to pay the balance, I have to add something. So when I came, when I let us settle for 50 million, said that I'm going to add 50 million.
Okay, so
the man told him, anytime you want to pay the balance, you should add something. When he then came to pay the balance, the man then asked him to add 50 million naira. Even the bank, even no bank in the world will ask such an interest. 50 million naira. That is almost 35% of the 150 million. The man asked him to add 50 million naira. Agiwam in Adam. You see, I dey see fraud here. And I dey see packaging. And when I dey talk, when I go the verse for me, say, Mr. Ben, what is wrong with you? What somebody say on the YouTube, I am obsessed. Okay. Somebody wrote on the YouTube, you are such obsessive old fool. Get a life and do your own content. So you know that VDM is doing content. Okay. I didn't say it all. Now you talk, Amo. Get a life and do your own content. VDM name is in your mouth. You are shameless, senseless, whatever. Get a life. The reason why you diverse is because you don't see person where get superior knowledge. Mr. Ben gets superior knowledge. And me, you diverse. You don't want to listen to truth. You just want to believe in the lie when you are told. I am not saying VDM is lying. I'm only asking questions. I have not even called VDM. Why you can't fight now? This is the comment somebody left for me now. And I'm happy. I told you guys, I love bad comment. The more you write it, the more it ginger me to investigate things more. And the more he exposed you now to the ignorant, where when they carry, they go up and down. You said the man supposed to pay 50 million, 150 million in 3 months. That will be on the 24th of March. Now, the man said he paid the money now. Then when he went to pay the money, the man had 50 million on top. Now, ladies and gentlemen, 50 million on top. All of a sudden, they just say, put 50 million, and you too, you agree, you put 50 million. How? How is it even possible? How is it even possible? Okay, let us agree it is possible.
So you say because you no pay early, you go add extra 50 million naira,
yes,
which you add.
Was that in the initial agreement, they right? No. So why do you agree to add another 50 million for the man? I don't know. You see, when story come up like this, I go just sit down, I go look am. I know they put hole, I go collect fact from the story, I go throw away wetin no be fact. So wetin I dey do now, no be to attack anybody. For those of you guys wey know they like fact, now fact to dey find Rate, land of justice and the truth. Justice and truth and honesty and no fear, no favor. So you want me make I favor the story? No, I no go favor the story. I go talk the fact when I dey see for my eye. Now so I be you. That is why I have become the Rate President International. Because Rate no be mumu. Rate movement cannot be mumu. Rate movement are people that ask questions. Rate movement are critical thinkers. Rate movement are honest people. Rate movement are intelligent people. Rate movement no dey fear to ask question. Rate movement will push boundary to ask question. Rate movement cannot be silent. So as a Rate man, I am going to ask question.
That is this. That is it of 200 million.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 150.
Yes.
But you pay this one that same day.
Same day.
One day now you pay this one.
Exactly.
Okay, so this is yes, 50
now
million.
BDM shows us the receipt now. Hold on. This is the first time. This is the first time in the story that VDM.
Because of the kind of work I did, because of I'm a contractor, he didn't pay me.
Okay.
So I didn't get money in time.
Okay.
Which is I'm listening to his.
Okay, so you can't default.
I can't default.
Okay, so what you can't tell you?
So they
Okay. I'm going to ask for your indulgence to do something here. I want you guys to help me ask a question. You say you're going to pay in 3 months. Then you say, I'm going to pay in 3 months. You did not pay in 3 months because your business truncated. When did you pay? When did you pay? When did you pay? And why is the receipt so blaring that we can't really see the date? Why did you not bring the other receipt of all the other amount you paid from the bank? Okay.
When I get the money, I come to this place to tell it to me because I told him, he told me, Senator, I want to pay the balance, I have to add something. So when I came, when I let
the man say, add something. Add something. No figure. The man say, anytime you want to pay the money, just add something. Okay? Just add something.
I said for 50 million, said that I'm going to add 50 million.
Okay, so
how the man, I beg, make una use una sense. How you go owe person 150 million and you don't they pay now 600 million, you don't pay reach 450 to buy a land. The land still there in hand, invoice still there in hand, land certificate still there in hand. You can't owe the man 150 million. You can't say make you pay 150 million. The man can't say, oh, when you won't pay, since you delay, make you add something. Then you know as how much I go add though from the beginning. Then the day where you went to pay, the man can't tell you to make you add 50 million. And you two agree to add 50 million. My people, I need somebody on TikTok to come and help me. This is so important. I am just flabbergasted. There's a lady that joined us from the beginning of this live session, and she's still waiting on the comment section. So you can send a request now. We are ready to ask somebody with common sense to help me hear this story. You ask the man. The man say, when you want to pay, add something. Then the day you went to pay 150 million, the man asks you to pay 50 million extra. And you agree to pay. You know, argue am. You know, say, haba, 50 million, they pursue you. And they owe you 150 million. I don't they pay you. Now you suddenly they ask me, I add another 50 million. How does it make any sense? The man say, him pay. My people on the comment section, Ade Odenayo Femi and Fem Export Limited, APC agent. Make I go analyze my life. My brother, I dey here. Now you come. If your life they shine, you could debate. So these are your export. You know, go come my comment section. Come they make comment. I know say when they work for one team. I know the team when they work for. I say una go cast. All this story, I go cast them. My name na Ben. All this story when the package, I go this. I go now when I go talk the story. All I need to do is to prove it. Pop, 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 pop. They say gold no they fear. Why una they fear? Now una bring the story. Why you can't they fear? Why una they fear? Femi, Mr. Femi, why you they fear? Why you they fear to analyze it? Why you they fear? Let's go.
Say because you no pay early, you go add extra 50 million naira.
Yes.
Which you add.
That is this. That receipt of 200 million.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 150.
Yes.
But you pay this one that same day.
Same day.
One day now you pay this one.
Exactly.
Okay, so
as he reached there to pay the 150 million, the man can't say make he add another 50 million join because he delay in paying. He no argue him, he just add another 50 million join him. He no argue him. He no argue him. He just add another 50 million join him. I beg make una ask on yourself a question. How? How it take make sense? How it take make sense? Make somebody tell me. How it take make sense?
Disconnected.
Eh?
Can you hear me?
Yes, House of Pounds. How are you?
I'm fine. Good afternoon. Long time.
Are you listening to what we are analyzing here?
Yeah, Mr. Bear. Yeah, we've listened to the story when VDM posted the story before. We've seen everything. Actually, I just wanted you to finish like what your points about this story. What I can like when you are talking about this 50 million that the man added, I was even asking myself, was that not too much at the first stage for you to ask someone to add 50 million to the land that both of you have already settled for the price? If any default, you're asking the person to add 50 million, but I don't know. But after the video, after everything, one video when they after the everything, so I heard that video was the man said that somebody was asking to buy the land for 1.5 million if the man was going to pay that amount. So, but I actually see that the land was more than the price the man sold the land to the other man, which the man earlier said, which the man also said in the video. So, to analyze everything first. Not that we also see everything, but everything we saw there, I must not believe, but you heard everything. But the truth about everything, I want BBM to also go far as it can go about this issue.
Okay, you see the question, you see the question I asked, House of Pounds. I asked critical question here. On the 4 receipt that VDM showed, it was just a receipt. It was not a bank transfer. It was just a receipt from one person, just an invoice. I am asking that they should show a proof that they actually make a payment to that account.
I heard your question. You had 2 questions. That receipt and that 50 million. That is your target about this question.
That receipt and that 50 million is very important.
That receipt you are talking about, me, I don't know. You know, a lot of people have money. A lot of people have money in Nigeria as well. Especially these people, they have money. So somebody can have cash. When I pay you with cash, you have to issue.
That is called money laundering. Hold on. That is called money laundering. You are buying a land. You are not allowed to transact it in cash.
I'm not concluding. I'm
No. But I don't want you to ever bring that kind of argument, because he basically killed any other future argument or excuse we might have to give the man. You cannot pay a land with cash. You are not allowed. It's a law. It's a law. It's an anti-money laundering. You cannot pay cash. Again, the receipt that they wrote was just a invoice. It's like I go to buy a fridge now and a trader give me an invoice. So I am asking VDM now. VDM, go back to this man. Make we check account. Make we see say money come out for that bank account to this man. You see, I know exactly where I'm going. People don't want to hear truth because they're emotional. My brother, I really appreciate you that you're actually paying attention. Mr. Chibuzo, you are welcome. Chibuzo, go ahead. Okay, I think Chibuzo is busy. So we're going to continue listening to the rest of the audio. Very, very important, ladies and gentlemen. Chibuzo, we are very serious this afternoon. If you are at work, I will beg your indulgence to just watch and then enjoy the rest. Ano, are you there? Ano, unmute yourself and have your say. I want everybody to be able to have their contribution.
Okay, can you hear me, right?
Yes. So are you listening to what we are analyzing?
Yeah, what I'm about to say, because of the you made a point. Those on the receipt, you made a point.
Now, Oga, I cannot hear you. There's too many noise on the background. This is a very serious program. If you're not in a situation where you can talk, then you have to join us later. I beg of you. You have to join us later. This is a very serious. I don't want a situation. I want your contribution to be clear, as sound as possible, so that other people can learn. Chibuzo, make sure the noise on your background is better.
Okay. Is it okay now?
Yes, you can drop what you have to say, sir.
Okay. Basically, I was there when you went live. I listened to your analysis. Two vital points. You make mention of the receipt.
Yes.
And you also say something about the 50 million naira added after it was unable to meet up with the last payment plan, right?
Yes.
So back to that man they are talking about. That man, I don't know if you are familiar with Igbo side enough. That man, there have been a lot of reports coming from that.
No. Chibuzo, I don't want us to destroy the man yet. First of all, if somebody bring an allegation against you, what you do with that allegation, you prove it. Yeah, you understand? We have to prove that this allegation is straightforward already. This is what I do on this platform. Now, if we abandon every logic and common sense that this man is presenting here now, the invoice, the receipt, the 50 million added without lack of objection, and just jump to start looking for that man and say, you are corrupt, we are buying into the narrative that is not just. I don't want that.
Mr. Ben, what I'm saying is this. Even earlier from now, before this whole matter, there have been a lot.
Oga, this is the problem. Chibuzo, I am not going. See, I don't want us to look at the character of the man yet. You don't understand this thing, no? Just because the man has had a dubious character doesn't mean any other thing can come on him. You have to really understand what this program is all about. This is not about anything. It's about fact. This case that was brought to VDM, does this case have K-leg or not? If you have K-leg, let us first of all, as a ratter, deal with the K-leg, not in secret, in the open, and say, Mr. Man, how you owe somebody 150 million, and you went to pay the money, and the person say add 50 million, and you add them. What will be the agreement where you get? Why you can't come to a very dark man with a biro paper, writing paper? How? When did you? After 3 months, you promised to pay from the 24th and you gave him 3 months. After you made the last 100 million payment on the 24th of December 2023, you gave him 3 months. How long did it take you to finally make the payment? These are the critical questions you ask. Because when we start to analyze now, some of you people will say Mr. Ben is against Very Dark Man. No, Very Dark Man is a public figure. If he bring a case like this, if he's going to get credit, he should be ready to get criticism. I am not worshiping anybody, and he shouldn't. If this man wants to destroy Very Dark Man, he can bring a bad case for him. And Very Dark Man will go and call a billionaire out and they will lock him up. If Very Dark Man did not see it, let us help him see it. I am not one of those bloggers that will be telling, oh, Very Dark Man has brought a case that EFCC cannot solve, a case that IGO police cannot solve, a case that Atos Zeribe cannot solve. Very Dark Man is about to solve it. And you're not asking yourself a question.
Mr. Ben, actually, not that you are not making points, you are making points. I just want to say something. All this time you said that the case at EFCC has not solved, but there is a lot of cases like that have gone to EFCC or gone to police that they were not able to solve it. But it's Very Dark Man has solved those cases. But for this particular case we are talking about now, I just want everybody to have their own say about this case. You understand? Not that we've not solved this thing before. We saw them before. We have listened to the case before. Actually, it might be the value of the land that not to have 50 million. I don't know. But now it might be the value.
No. As I say on this platform, we do not give excuse. No, whatever he say is what we analyze. I don't want to add, I don't want to remove. The man say, he said the land seller say, add some money. When he got there, the man say add 50 million. He then add 50 million. How it makes sense for all of us now? That is 35% of the 150 million.
Mr. Ben, we also remember also at the end of that story, Gideon also said that the man was telling that same man that he sold that land to that some people are pricing it 1.something billion.
Well, that is what the man said. Now, I want you to understand. BDM said, I hear the man say somebody is planning it for some billions. That is what the man said. Now, before I can jump to the defense. If you are a lawyer and they bring case for you, you tell your client, tell me the truth, nothing but the truth. Your client will look at you. They say, do you pay this person? Your client will say, no, I didn't. The lawyer will look at the client and say, show me the truth. The client will look at the lawyer and say, okay, this is what I did. This is what I did not do. So the lawyer have a full confidence to go and defend this man. If you lie to your lawyer, you then appear in court and the other defense team have more evidence. You know, say you don't fall be that.
Yes.
So what I am trying to say is this. I am not saying the man is not bad. I don't know the man, never met him, never heard of him. No, I'm not defending him. As a righteous platform, we defend fact. We don't defend emotion. Now, when you are saying the man has done this before, the man want to say that is emotion. We stay with fact.
No, Mr. Ben, I was actually stating fact.
Fact on what base? Did you hear from the man?
No, you have actually done that to people at
I said I am not ready to listen to other story. This story is the fact.
Okay.
Because you don't know the man before. So hold on, sir. Let us deal on this case. This is how fair I can be on this platform. Let us deal particularly on this particular matter. We cannot say the man is a thief before he used to put hand in. No, but not say somebody you cannot allow because somebody committed a sin yesterday. Every other sin committed, you say, that man. That is injustice. I don't do things like that. Let us be fair with ourselves.
That's actually not injustice because in crime, you actually have to look at past
whoever, when in criminal law, when you look into solve a case or to solve anything, you have to look at the past record of whoever is involved, and that comes into play.
Okay.
Mr. Ben,
Jebo, hold on, please, hold on. I'm not arguing.
Mr. Ben, you live in London. Sometimes I would like you to act like people who live in civilized world and stop. The thing I don't like about most of us that live outside the country is when it comes to Nigeria, we tend to change.
Okay. All right. I want to ask you a question. Oga, sorry, you are not coming here to interrupt my program and be saying what you want to hear. I will ask you a question now. You just asked me now, Mr. Ben, you live in London.
Yes, you do.
Okay. Do you think in London, if the police arrest you right now that you commit an offense, do you think the police will now say, oh, this man commit offense last year, this offense, he belonged to him? Do you think that's how police judge case in this country?
The way it works here is most times, because of probability of what.
No. I want to be. Are you in the UK?
I am in the UK. Yeah.
Okay, you are in the UK, and you think the law in this country have prejudice. It's called prejudice, whereby if you are arrested for something, the police will then judge that, oh, he did this yesterday, he probably do it today. Is that how the law works in this country?
It depends on the case.
How does it depend? Define what it means.
It depends on the case. Yeah. If
Yes.
I'm involved in a case, I'm known to be doing fraudulent activity in the past, and there's a fraud case against me. Yeah. When it comes down to investigating me, my past fraudulent issues will come into play as well. That is the way it works everywhere in the world.
So the police, hold on, sir. Oga, hold on now. You are not going to listen. If you are not ready to listen,
I am listening, Mr. Ben.
okay. I want to ask you a question again. Now, if you in your company now, or whatever you are, you mean the crime you did not commit, the law in this country, we are talking about the UK now, will then hold you in contempt of that because of the past crime you've committed. Is that how the law works in this country?
And I will explain it to you. Like
no explanation. Is that how the law works in this country?
If you ask them, you've said your own analogy as a question, and I'm going to put it to you this way. If I'm in a company, yes, and I have this record of actually taking things from the storeroom home, if anything goes missing in that storeroom, the first person they look at is me, regardless of whoever.
The first person they look at is you. I said, Oga, hold on. You see, the first person they look at is you.
Yes.
Did they have any evidence to say you are the one that did it?
The investigation starts with me.
So if the investigation starts with you,
that's why I will be the first person to report into the meeting.
I said, hold on, sir. The problem is this. If you are in the UK, you already know if you commit the first offense, you don't have a second chance in the company. Do you know that?
It depends on the gravity of the offense.
So if you steal from a company, hold on, Oga, hold on now. Oga, hold on now. You mean in the UK, if you're working in Nasdaq now and you stole an apple back home and they know you stole an apple, they will give you a second chance to be in Nasdaq?
Mr. Ben, in this context of the conversation we're having, what you are trying to do is to take the context away from the actual thing that is happening and trying to take it into a scenario that don't actually make sense. In this scenario, in this very dark man and this guy's scenario, what you're doing and trying to analyze it in a company does not fit what you're trying to do. The only reason I came on this thing is I've actually watching Mr. Ben. I like watching you. Most of the time, I'm always in your live show. And sometimes I listen to the way you analyze issues and I'm like, Mr. Ben, you're smarter than this, but I don't know what this is, but I actually think you're very smart. But sometimes I think the way you analyze the thing and you make it look like what you do actually is you take whatever issue that is happening and you bring this little analogy that don't actually fit, but if you're looking at it from the other way, and you analyze it in a way that makes it look like it's making sense, which surely
You have to, in this whole situation, we're talking about a crime, a fraudulent crime. It's got nothing to do with a little feeling in Asda. And then I'm going to explain this to you this way. You were going on about the receipt, yeah?
Sir, you can't proceed. Oga, sorry. You cannot proceed until we clear something. You cannot proceed until this is not a emotional platform. You're supposed to know me by now. I asked you a question. You said that in the UK, your past record will make you guilty if something happened. Is that what the law is in this country before we proceed?
Mr. Ben, this your analysis does not go where at all. We are all living in Western world. In Western world, yeah, your past record, when anything happens, they can give you first time. Okay, this is the first time you committed it. They'll tell you never to do something like this again. And when you do it again, it's your past record. Even the former one, they'll go and resolve it. They'll go and bring it and use it to judge you. That's how they do in Western world. You stayed in UK. This our analysis is not going well at all. Like what this man did is this. Okay, you
No. Sir. You haven't introduced yourself. First of all, you need to introduce yourself first.
Okay.
Where are you calling from? And are you in the UK?
No, I stay in Germany. My name's Bello Ismaila. That's my name.
Bello Ismaila. Thank you for joining. I want to ask you a question. You mean in the Germany you are staying, if you commit one offense, then a next offense happen. For example, you did it. This one you did it. Then the next one, you have nothing to do with it. And it happened. And then you mean they will punish you for that? They can judge you for that?
No, that's not what we are saying. You don't need to bend this issue here, Mr. Ben. I say your past life will show who you are.
No, your past life. You know what is called prejudice? Do you understand the word prejudice? Do you understand the word prejudice?
Yes, I'm listening to you.
So the word prejudice means every case is treated uniquely without any prejudice, without any bias.
Yes.
So hold on, sir, hold on, because we are learning, and I want to learn how you reason, and you should also listen to me. What I am saying, I am not saying the other man is not a land grabber or a fraud. I agree. That is the case that has been brought. My problem is the evidence on the ground that VDM presented with this man, or this man presented for Very Dark Man. The man started by showing the history of the payment, how he got the land, and the payment he made. Then the man proceeded to show receipt that he made a payment, 100 million on the 10th of August, on the 8th of September, then another 100 million on the 14th, then he made another 100 million on the 24th of December 2023. Okay, all of the total he made was a 450 million. And you saw that the receipt the man was showing was a docket. It's not a bank receipt. So this can be forged, okay? Even though bank receipt can be forged. Now, I am asking, why Very Dark Man, we not ask the man to show proper documentation that the money actually left his account to him, number one. Then when the man then came up and said, oh, I am owing 150 million, and the last payment I made was on the 24th of December 2023, and I promised to pay the balance in 3 months. But I run into business challenge, and I did not have the money in that 3 months. When I then came to pay the money, the man then asked me to pay 50 million extra. Then the man said he agreed. He paid 50 million extra, making it 35% of 150 million. Okay? In a logical sense, this does not add any sense at all. Okay? Hold on, sir. Hold on, sir.
Let me just come in there. You know, that man also said people have been pricing the man.
Oga, you are not listening now. You are just cherry picking what you see. Case is built by step. Before we get to People have been pricing 1 billion or 10 billion. Let us deal with step by step. Oga, I am a planner. I say you build the case step by step. You don't jump and say somebody is pricing it. Is that why he paid 50 million? Did they pressure him? No. Did the man say, hold on, sir. Hold on now. Did that man say the value of the land was increased or because he did not pay on time? Did they have any that agreement? Did the man say that to you? Why are you giving excuse for the man that the value of the land? Was that what the man told VDM on that video we are watching? Hold on. Let's listen to this.
This is first 50 million.
50 million.
Oga, we are dealing with fact, video, evidence, and paperwork. No emotion. Please. Yes, King Bait, go ahead.
Okay, I'm opportune to know these two people involved in this thing. And I'm also opportune to be in the city where they live too. I know the two people involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell you, and from this location, you see that 15 million is very, very possible. And that man in question, because he already know that, okay, this land is not genuine, that 15 million, he might tell him, okay, bring this 15 million to know if he will default, so that he will use it against you. I say, okay, I will have to refund you your money, which will take a longer period of time. That same man has done this thing to somebody I know before, where he packed his goods, and when these goods were delivered to the house, the person never had access to that house again. It was all war, dog of war. Even the man's money is remaining with the man till tomorrow, unless the man pay the remaining today. So this thing, and I know this same man that brought that case to VDM is a very nice guy. He doesn't actually, he's not even somebody on social media that can even go that kind of this thing to be on a social media to dent the man's name.
Mr. King, you can agree that everything this man say now is the truth. That is your right, and that is your belief. What I do on this platform is to look at the story on the side of clear lens, no bias. You agree with me that this man did not force this man to pay 50 million extra?
Yes, but you know,
I said, it's a question I asked you. Don't give him excuse, because he didn't give excuse. So don't give him excuse. You are not here to give the man excuse. You are not here to side the man. You are here to go on the side of the truth. Do you agree with me that the man did not argue the 50 million? He did not price it to 20 million. He did not price it to 10 million. He did not say, wow, how can I pay 50 million over 150 million? That is terrible. That is too much. Do you agree with me, sir?
Yeah, you know, that's the story we heard. That's the one we heard. But
the story we didn't heard is invisible. The story we heard, the story you are hearing, don't make things up.
He accepted from the story we heard. He accepted to pay 50 million.
Was he forced to pay 50 million?
Very possible, because the land we are talking about is not just one plot.
Oga, did he say he was forced to pay 50 million?
No, he was not forced to pay 50 million.
Okay, so when he paid, Oga, sorry, I am asking a critical question here. If at the end of the day, I will find alternative evidence, I will come and back it up. I am staying on the fact. The man was not forced to pay 50 million. The man
he said that he defaulted.
How long did he defaulted for? Did he tell you on this video?
No, he didn't, but he said that he defaulted.
I said, how long did he defaulted for?
The time they agreed for him to pay.
Now he said, I am asking somebody on Instagram now, because I'm using the same phone. Chibuzor, unmute yourself, please. So, Chibuzor, mute yourself, or I have to bring you down until your noises can minimize. because I have the headphone on. When the noise is coming, it's coming directly to my head. So it basically fucked my brain up. I don't want that. Now, the man say with his own mouth he was not forced. Okay, let's agree to that. Again, the man did not tell you when he finally made the payment, but we can see from the last payment he made the last payment on the 24th of December 2023. And Very Dark Man asked him, how long did you give to the man you will pay? The man then said he gave the landowner 3 months. So if you calculate from the 24th of December, 3 months from there, you are talking about 24th of December, 24th of March will make 1 month, 24th of February will make another 2 months, 24th of January will make 1 month, February 2 months. Then he's supposed to pay on the 24th of March. Can somebody look at the invoice that you are looking at, please, on the screen of VDM, the Zenith Bank one that he paid 200 million? Can somebody pull out the date, because my eye cannot zoom into the camera? If it is possible, somebody can pull up the date for me and tell me when that payment was made. Let's walk together.
Mr. Ben, you know that somebody that wants to hold you responsible for something will always find a small justice.
Oga, what I ask is different.
Even if he defaulted for 1 day.
I'll say, Oga. Can somebody tell me when the payment was made? I'm going to have to close the screen and check the payment that was made to see the date it was made, because it's blaring, so I can't see the Zenith Bank payment. I can't see the date. It's on my computer right now, and I cannot zoom it. But if I take a screenshot of it, I can zoom it. I'm kindly asking over 60-something people watching right now, if somebody can quickly go on the video of that VDM and then zoom it and take a screenshot and zoom the time, the date that is on that Zenith Bank payment. Can anybody volunteer to do that for me? You see that we are working together now to solve a bigger problem. I'm waiting, and if you're on the YouTube and you want to do that for me, I'm waiting. I did not see it, so I cannot tell you what I'm seeing. This is not about person. So when was the man made the payments? When did he make the payment? Now that I'm going to have to talk to the YouTube people, I'm going to go off screen, but I'm still around. I'm just going to go on my phone and screenshot it and bring it back to you guys, since I'm not hearing response from you guys. Maybe you guys are afraid to show it because most of you guys here are defending something that you're not supposed to be defending. I'm going to try to get the video early. Truth don't lie. Truth stay. And truth don't fear investigation. If you are speaking the truth, you don't fear proof. You will always stand on your ground and speak the truth. Mr. Ben is here to make sure everybody is having a fair hearing.
All right. Okay, so you say because you don't pay early, you go an extra 50 million. So yes, 50 million.
November. November 2024. Okay, guys, we are back. For those of you guys that are joining, the last payment the man made was this date here. The man made the last payment. I want you to pay attention.
This is another 50 million, making 100.
Something. So when I came, when I let us settle for 50 million, said that I'm going to add 50 million.
Okay, so you're saying because you no pay early, you go add extra 50 million naira,
yes.
which you add.
That is this. That receipt of 200 million.
Okay, so it's supposed to be 150.
Yes.
But you pay this one that same day.
Same day.
One day now you pay this one. Okay, so this is first 50 million.
50 million.
This is another 50 million, making 100 million. This is 150 million. That's supposed to be the initial balance to make it 600 million. But he can add extra 50 million naira as agreed because he wastes time for him payment.
Okay.
Now everything has been completed for the payment.
Okay. Now, the man wasted time. He paid the payment on November 2024. He gave him 3 months. He said, I'll make a payment in 3 months, which would have taken him to March 2024. March 2024. The man did not pay until November 2024. November 2024. Now, there is no other agreement that this man must add 50 million if you default. But he added 50 million. Those are the receipts you are seeing there, 50 million, and the payment was paid on the month of November, I think around the 2nd of November. That is almost a year after the last payment. What do you guys think of this?
Mr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
You know, those time is actually enough period of time for you to say, okay, you have to add money. Because a lot also do change. Nigeria is not stable. Even if you are doing business, Nigeria is not stable. You cannot come and buy something from me 2022 and you didn't pay me complete. Then after that, you come back in 1 year time and tell me that I have to give you the same good at the same time, at the same price. You have to consider the currency exchange and everything. A lot changed. So that can actually be very possible. That's just what I'm trying to say. That can be very, very possible because the man defaulted for a very long period of time, not making the payment. It's not the man's fault that he didn't make up to his words. So he can actually give him condition. Okay, now that you're coming, you are adding so money. If you are not adding it, then he said that the man told him, if you are not going to make that payment, then I will make a refund to you. That there is some people pricing me this thing 1.5 billion already.
And then
he later accepted.
And then he accepted to make the payment.
The payment, yes.
So if you are
very, very possible.
So let us proceed further now. If you are the judge in this case, yes, sir, Mr. House.
Yeah, Mr. Ben.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. We later find you did pay the last email. You know, at first you were saying that very last man did not show the day they paid the last money when you started this.
No. I said I cannot see it. I've been saying I cannot see it.
Okay, fine.
I said I cannot see it because the rest was being boosted like this, was boosted on the screen. So I said I cannot see it to verify the date. That's why I left the screen now to go screenshot it and zoom it and see it properly.
Yeah. We all are actually looking at the problem where there's an issue regarding to this issue that this man brought to a very dark man firm. Can you see now that in a place like Abuja and where this land was bought is not a local place nor any other place. It was a developed area that was sold for 600 million, sorry. for 600 million. And after a year, he could not even pay the 600 million. And the value of the land has went up. The man and both parties might have discussed all the issue. Fine, and come down, and you are going to add 50 million because the land, they are already asking the land for 1.5 million or 1.2 million. Fine. But for the issue of the receipt, they are saying that very dark man did not verify. Do you know that if very dark man must have verified that receipt?
Which receipt? No, we listen. What I see is what I discuss. What I don't see, I don't discuss it.
Yeah, that's why we should not conclude.
No, I wasn't concluding. I am announcing what I see. You don't understand. I am not in VDM's head. I am not in this man's head. And I'm definitely not in your head. What he presents to the public is what I analyze based on the fact. And for those of you guys reporting this account right now, that's my account there. I don't know what I am saying wrong that make you guys to be reporting. Hold on. Let me send a message to these reporters. Whether you are sent to report, if na person send you to report, if na out of your ignorance you dey report, now you never go judge you. If everything I am doing here is against anybody, or even against very dark man, other than truth and fairness and justice, if I have any ulterior motive, make Univer visit me. If not, all of una will press that report, we bring this account, we won't bring this account down. You know, go ever better for una. Una go na social media. Na there una career go end. Because truth, no, una no like him. As far as you are concerned, very dark man, Mr. Ben is attacking VDM. This is freedom of information. Why are you reporting the account? Because you know like what you did here. So what you people want is that I should come online as VDM said it. I say, hey, now so life be. Now so not life no be like that. And if you actually thinking this is attack on very dark man, then you know say the suffer where your grandpapa suffer, your own suffer for this world, you go past that one. Now moto go jam you. Because what you won't do, you won't collect my voice. Because I don't see any reason. I don't see any reason why you go there, they get angry. And if not people they pay una, make una they go account where they critical, make una they report them, the universe shall report you. Now TikTok tell me because they are reporting. For no reason, no. I don't do anything. I know abuse VDM. I know insult them. I don't do anything. I know say they lie. And they talk about the man integrity first. In people they report. You see how this social media don't become. They want everybody to agree. If VDM fat, make I say the fat smell like perfume. Even when they smell like perfume.
Just evidence there actually was a receipt of payment from the man that sold the land.
You say?
That was receipt from the man that sold.
Yes, the man that sold the land, that was the receipt. What I was asking VDM to do is to ask the man to bring all the invoice of the money transfer, like the last trade that he transferred in November 2024. He should bring all the invoice. It is better than just a receipt of an invoice from the company. If you attach everything together, that's how to do a proper open-densha investigation. Because I know exactly what I am watching, and I can tell you.
You know, VDM will still take he's still taking the case to the police. So because I don't think VDM is not the police to do that as well. So I think when he takes
No. Don't say VDM is not the police. Oga, you are still giving an excuse for very dark man. Very dark man is not the police, but somebody brought a case for him. The person have to come with invoice and receipt. That's how it is. So don't.
He doesn't have the capacity to sort the case.
No. I'm not saying he has the capacity. I said when the man brought the case to VDM, the man's supposed to bring the proper invoice, like the last 3 one. Why do you think the man provided the last one he paid in November, but he did not provide the one he paid in January, February, and December? Why do you think he did not provide those ones?
I don't know. I can't say that I know the reason. It's very possible maybe he paid in cash.
Okay, you mean you can go and buy a land and pay in cash? That's already fraud, you know. You can't do that in Nigeria. You can't do that in Nigeria under money laundering. You are not even allowed to transfer 10 million in cash to anybody. Do you know that, sir?
Yeah, but Mr. Ben, that is just for the law. But those things happen here in Nigeria.
Okay, if it happen in Nigeria, then the man have already entered one chance if he pay cash. You listen. What is Gunda is Gunda. If the law say if you are going to pay, you are not allowed to transfer this money in cash, and you then carry 40 million, 150 million to go and give person in cash, who be fraud there, please? Can you tell me who commit offense? Who commit the first offense? Be honest with me. Let's assume he pay cash because somebody on YouTube say you can pay cash as well. So I want you to tell me if the man carry cash to go and give it to the land seller, who commit the first offense? I want somebody on YouTube and TikTok to answer me.
Mr. Ben, I understand where you're going, but still, he didn't mention how he paid the first money.
So then why are you telling him he pay in cash then?
We're just talking. So me, I'm just assuming maybe he paid in cash.
You know, the reason why you people think I'm hard on this platform is that I don't assume. I go with fact. I do not assume. I do not guess. I say this is what is available. This is what we're going to work with. Any other excuses does not work for me. Now, VDM is very smart. I'm sure after this video now, VDM is going to ask the man, Oga, go to the bank, print the payment where you make, show it to us because the people are asking. Or we'll also post it to verify it for you guys as well. But the reality is this. The man did not show, but the story continued.
So what's going to happen next?
So after the payments, when we want to pay the balance, and that told us to go and do the
after you pay
yes, after I paid everything. So that told us to go and do Paul of Anthony.
Okay,
so we have done the first one, he refused to sign. Even did the offer assignment when we pay for 50 million. He refused to sign. So he said when I pay everything complete. Yes, that's what they give us.
Okay, so when you pay for 50 million, you be one start to the
yes,
you
yes.
say no.
You say no,
so you pay everything complete. So you can't pay everything complete. Okay, so you take first deed of power of attorney, yes, sign, and deed of assignment, you don't agree. Okay, so after you finish now,
so this one we have to go and do the complete one. So we just do it once. Okay. So we want to go and write the next day. When we brought it, he told us that the embarrassment is not around. That's how the matter changed. So from that December, the day that I paid the balance finish, the next day, the next month, which is Christmas, say no, we should leave it to January. January changed his mind. So you went us to have a meeting. So Skying and our PG.
So when it was time to now give you the land after your total payment,
yes,
income don't change the mind.
Yes.
So when you people went for the meeting, what happened?
When we went to the meeting, so he started talking about that I know that the land is more than that price. So if you wanted to collect money for the land, that's sort of 50 million. So if you don't collect that things, say that because of say that you need them.
So did you guys know now that the man paid the 50 million first? So because the land has gone on the price was not the reason why the man paid the 50 million. The man paid the 50 million first. It was when the man still refused to hand over the document is when they now had a different meeting. That's when the man now told them, you know, this land have increased in value. This Mr. Land Seller was playing with this man, was thieving him. But this man was not smart enough to see that he's being played. Now, the man is telling him now, this land have increased in value when they had the third meeting. Because if you have a land, if you are buying something from you and I've already paid over 50%, in short, the man have paid 80%, and you still not have any document to prove you own the land, you're supposed to step back a little bit and say, excuse me a second, what is going on here? He went ahead and paid more money. Let's listen.
Money urgently. That period. That's why I collected that money from my hand. That wanted. I think say that whether me I will pay him. That's 650 million naira. That's 100 million naira. Works.
But what's be your business?
I don't know. That is the blog where I come they confused.
Okay. The man then said, oh, the reason why he collected the money, he thought you will be able to pay, because in everything there has to be agreement. You people agree with me. There has to be agreement. I'm buying from you. What are the time of payment? How long are you going to take your payment? When are you paying? And everything will be laid down before you enter such a contract. King, am I right with this, please?
Mr. Ben, you are right. Not that you are not right.
Mr. Ben, you are right. You are right.
The man was not actually smart enough. The man did not.
He was not smart enough, and I can tell you this. I feel it's trust. It's out of trust. That man in Abuja here is a big shot. He's a big shot, and I believe he knows the man very well. Also, that man, Dokenwa knows Onwa very, very well. They know their self. So I believe he did those things out of trust, and the man now betrayed his trust. That's what I feel.
So you see that, can you take the trust away? Can you take the trust away and replace it? He did it with emotion, not trust. Because emotion, I know him, he can't hurt me, let me just pay him. That is emotional feeling. When you are going into a business, you have to go with agreement, fact, logic, lawyer explanation, different angle, especially with such a heavy amount of money. Now,
but you know, me and you to do business, you know that I will have some level of trust in you, and you have some level of trust in me for us to do business.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But
so for me, I don't think it's emotion. I just feel it's trust.
Does this man told us that it's his friend? This man is his friend. Did he say that?
He didn't say it's his friend, but I'm sure.
Did he say that? Because I don't want. I said I refuse to give excuse. So if he didn't say that, it's just a business, just a stranger they just met.
Because a trust become a deadly virus in a time of war. So he cannot come and be telling VDM that this man is my friend, I know him, and all those things. It's no longer this thing, because now he's in. If he didn't say that, then he's not his friend. They are in the war front. You cannot come and. I say, Oga. If the man did not say, if I'm your friend and I scam you, when you are telling somebody, you said, I know him and I trusted him and he betrayed my trust. Now, if you are telling somebody and you are pretending you don't know me, you've already started lying. You've already started messing about. You have to be forthcoming. Say, this was a man I grew with. This was a man that was my friend. He betrayed my trust. Then people can. No, Oga, that is emotion. That is emotion. And I don't want you to ever fall into that kind of thing. If you have yeah, go ahead, sir. Mr. Ben, do you remember that also this man said that they took the case to Ateze? For them to take that case to Ateze, it means two of them also know Ateze, they know Ateze. Then it's now for Ateze to settle the case, to come in as a middle person for them to settle to the, but the Ateze couldn't settle it before the man have to run to VDM.
Okay, let's agree that they know each other or they don't know each other. What we are dealing with at the moment is fact that is available. If there's any other fact available tomorrow, we'll come and tell you guys. But let's listen to further explanation that the man explained.
So what you come with the meeting on again?
Okay, after the meeting, now what he told me is that you have to trade auction, whether if you choose one. That's after a month plus that I give him balance 1 million naira.
Okay, so after you give am this email sign, where you no gree sign,
yes, after
you come now say get three
options.
Okay, what are the options?
The one options that give to me, say one options, there's people that pricing 1.5 billion. If I can avoid that 1.5 billion.
I don't understand.
After paying
say
that,
some people don dey price the land 1.5 billion.
Yes.
So make you give am extra money wey go make am 1.5 billion.
But you cannot accept. Let him collect 1.5 billion for those people, balance me. In order to don't give me two that three option.
So wetin be the second option?
The second option is brace hammers.
Wetin brace hammers?
Yeah, say brace hammers want to build. They want to do JV there.
With you?
No, with him. It's not with me again. You don't want to give him the land. Land they have already left. You're not talking about me and my own money again. You understand? He said brace hammers want to build 28 building there. If they build that 28, say that the promising that they're going to give him 8 out of the 28.
So if you sell it to them,
no. Say if the building want to say I'm going to collect for one of each of the buildings 600 million.
I don't understand. Let's go back again. First option, he says somebody don dey price am 1.5 billion.
Yes.
Say the only way for you to get the land na if you go balance more money, wey go make that money 1.5 billion for your hand.
Yes, that's first option.
Second option, say brain and hammers one developer.
One developer.
Then they go do how many buildings?
28 buildings.
So inside 28, they'll give am 8.
They'll give am 8. So
As
from that 8,
he go give you 4.
He go give me 4 from that his own, so that he will have 4. You understand?
Okay. What's
the third one? I do. He will refund my money back under 4 days.
Okay, so you can't choose the last one.
I can't choose the last one. Say I know once. Say I want to refund the money. This thing happened on 29. We have the agreement here too. I have the agreement of the refund. Yeah, this is the agreement of the refund on 29 January 2025.
Okay.
So that told us to go and write.
Okay.
The same day we should go and prepare agreement for refund.
Okay.
So that we should give them 4 days.
Okay, so your account number.
Yes,
so this is the agreement of refund. As you can see, they wrote an agreement that he was going to.
So the agreement is here. So the solicitor wrote the agreement to Mr. Ifeanyi, and then they said they are going to refund the money. They provided the account of 450 million, then 150 million respectfully. And the timing of the payment was there. That was the agreement that is being displayed now by Very Dark Man.
To refund on the 29th of January 2025. Okay.
On 29th. So after that day, we went for the funding. So when talk sales should do 4 days. From that day to today, the fund itself, sign.
Okay,
so after the agreement was written, the man did not sign. The man said, make the agreement. He made the agreement. I'm going to refund you within a week. Then the man did not sign the agreement. Okay. Hold on. Plot 70. Okay, cadastral zone. B16 sector center, Abuja.
So in a nutshell, this man never refunded you.
No, he has
nothing.
He has not.
He has not refunded.
No, he has not.
Since when? Since 2023
till now.
He just hold your money.
No, my money. That's sort of 50 million.
You know, you never carry police go there.
After that, no, I've not. I've not, because since when I blasting, they are balancing. Normally he's using 2 police, 1 for security, 1 is moving with 1. So since when we do the business, he started using soldiers, 6
for your house.
Yes.
So that for your house.
If you go there, so I did there, and 4 police.
So the man is now having 6 soldiers with him instead of 2 police that he was using before. 6 soldiers.
If you go there, don't allow anybody, don't even allow me to enter there. Since that day till today, don't allow anybody to enter that place again.
So now because of say you
yeah, that is problem. That issue that you see, I went to the EFCC for several times. We even write letter to MD. Yes, we went to do say to some meets. We went to his house, give them.
Now, VDM wrote here, EFCC couldn't use their constitutional right to make him come and answer for his obvious crime. The man is not a common Yahoo boy. Okay.
Invitation letter 2 times, he didn't come. So EFCC didn't come. So next thing they told me in the office, they said the man is tough man. He's not a man. I'm telling you, say that's not a man.
So EFCC then tell the man, this man is a very tough man. We cannot do him anything. Okay. I know why una they report now. I now know why una they report this account. I know why una they report the account because una know where they go. Una know exactly where they go. And una don't want to hear that part. You people don't want to hear that part. So business deal gone wrong. That's exactly where I am going to. Now, EFCC told the man that they cannot do anything, that the man is a very powerful man. I don't know.
One that just want her to do arrest like that.
Yes,
So we have to write. We now want to write to the chairman, which is we write to the chairman directly. See what we are passing through these papers. So if in a few of you are to
Then they wrote to the chairman of EFCC directly.
till today, chairman don't come and barrister once. In boys calling my barrister once. Today, they never call them.
They never answer that.
They never answer.
And you know, say EFCC, the problem with EFCC be saying, now who get money pass. If you like, do anything for this life. EFCC, if you get money, if you shut down any case, they are very, very corrupt. I say it 1,000,000%.
Yes.
They are the most corrupt organization in this country. Now, only your boy they know.
So,
no worry. See what we'll do. We'll go right. New IG don't come.
Okay.
What he did is obtaining under false pretense.
Okay.
And we have different departments in the police that can take that. God so kind, not be only EFCC, they in charge of all those kind of things. So then I only EFCC, we don't finish for this country. You understand? So we'll take it up.
Now, Baba Tunde, Mr. King, I want to ask you a question. You are the only one remaining, the only man standing. I want to ask you a question, King. If you can hear me out there.
Mr. Ben, I can hear you.
Whose responsibility is this case to investigate? EFCC or the police? What can the police do?
The two of them can actually do this because one, there is if there is any decision of fraud, I think EFCC is their duty to do that.
Do you think there's a fraud in this case? Do you think there's a fraud in this case?
Yes, I think there is a fraud in it because one, the document the man is showing from the what very dark man said that they're checked in Aegis, and Aegis now confirmed that that property is owned by is it Liberian embassy?
Is it not the same Aegis that the man showed the document to? The man basically went to Aegis first. Aegis confirmed that that land is free. Nobody owns it. The man showed the document here. So the same Aegis is now telling the man, is now telling very dark man or telling the man that telling very dark man that the Liberian Libyan embassy owns the land.
Liberian embassy, Mr. Ben. This prayer, sometimes when people say it, let Nigeria not happen to you, it becomes a very distant light when you say it just like that. But when it happens to you, you know the weight of that distant.
Nigeria has happened to me, so I understand what it means.
The man told very dark man that he went there with the man's boy. With the man's boy, when they went to Aegis to check the document, that he went there with the man's boy.
It is not the man's boy that's supposed to check the document of a land. It was the man's responsibility. Now, if you are buying a land from someone,
the man went there with the boy, and because when they went to that Aegis, they might, for you to be doing that kind of a thing, you also have somebody inside in that Aegis.
Okay, so if you hold on, sir, hold on. Oga, hold on now, hold on. This is where I have my problem here. The Aegis, they are the one that rectify land and say this land is not under anybody's registration, it is free to go, isn't it? Those are the agency that manage that, isn't it? So this man, before he bought the land, he went there and they gave him a document that the land is good to go. Now, the same edges that gave the document, and when you give the document, somebody have to sign it. The municipal council have to sign it. So a signature has to enter it to verify it. This document, you have to sign. And then you made a payment, they sign it for you, that the land is free to go, you verified. Isn't it, sir?
Yes, it's true.
So if this man got the document first and VDM then went there, and then VDM then find out that the person, it was fake, it was that land belonged to Libyan embassy, who do you think VDM supposed to first of all bring out first and put on the spotlight?
I didn't get that.
If I sell you a land and you went to Edges and then you told Edges, I want to check this land Mr. Ben is selling for me, and Edges took your money, and then I bribe Edges to...
Now I understand. Definitely, it's Edges that you are supposed to put in the listing.
The first person you put in a spotlight is the signature on that name, is the director of Edges, so that once you clear Edges, people like this will not fall victim again. Because once VDM can be able to make example of the director, that your office is so corrupt, people can just come here and buy signature. And then to buy, to allow Edges to sign a affidavit for you that the land is free, you pay through Union Bank, who says Zone 3. No, Zone 5. That is where you go pay. It's one bank, Union Bank, by road safety side. That's where you go and pay, make a payment. Okay? So you have to pay for that certificate to be issued. You pay into federal government account. Then you get the invoice. Do you think this man did all of this?
That's why I said initially, I told you there is a trust that played out in this thing, and most times that's what people don't know. Business, when you don't join a business with pleasure, whatever this thing you have with somebody, when it comes to business, it should be strictly on agreement. It's a serious something. So for me, I feel there is a trust issue, a trust that played out there. The man just trusted everything that they are doing. He's one of Enugu and all those things. There is nothing. He's more than this. And the man, if he moves, he's a big shot in Abuja. He moves like this thing before.
Okay, I understand. But what I'm getting at, you see, one man now is community man. I am going to block you for showing a sign of dagger. You the verse. On our the verse now, Nasabi on this platform, na true to go talk. If they send on now, because when I don't package one skit, if I they analyze the skit, if I don't like I'm sorry, I have to say what I want to say so that truth will be living out there. This platform is logic-based platform. TikTok is a free platform to express yourself in the most respectful way. That is exactly what we are doing. We are not going against the policy and the guideline of TikTok. Now, if you are sponsored to come to the comment section and be vomiting what is not right, that is within yourself. We are doing everything according to TikTok policy and guideline. So we are sorry that you might not appreciate what we are doing here. Please move on to the next chapter of your life and support a page where you know you can be entertained. On this platform, we speak with logic. I am a journalist for a reason, and I investigate fact over emotion. Now, the man supposed to pay the AG, federal government account, that he wants the land to be verified. I don't think if the man paid that. If the man paid that, that means it's a legit payment. So VDM could then call the director of AG, the people that are in charge of land and verification of land ownership in Abuja, and said, why did you people issue this certificate in the first place when the land was under a different company's name? You people are part of the fraudulent activity. That is how it's supposed to be, isn't it?
That's how it's supposed to be.
Now, do you think if VDM was able to defeat?
That's how it's supposed to be in a civilized society. That's what I can actually say.
So do you think the best way to do now is to abandon the institution who make this fraud possible and go after the man who used the institution to commit fraud?
You see, even if you go through the institution and everything, the essence of this thing is just for the man to get his money back.
I understand the man will have to get his money back, but this man will still be, then Mr. Onwa will still be in business. Will still be in business of defrauding people.
Somebody, and mind you that ministry that you're talking about, you can actually go there and they will tell you they don't know about, they will deny completely what happened and all this thing, that they are not aware of it. They can deny that they don't know about it.
But if they deny they don't know about it,
I'm sure that the person that signed it is even the director of ages that signed the document.
Hold on, sir. This is where I tell you that Nigeria cannot be fixed with just dragging. It has to be fixed from inside. Now, the first thing you do is to bring the AG out, the director of AG. The man, the signature is there first. You bring him out. You drag him. You ask your people to go drag him. That is how to change things. Now, let me tell you what I see on all of this.
We'll write to the Inspector General of Police. I'll bring my lawyers in. We'll write to the IG. We'll write to the IG. Olatunde this is here now. Don't be the old IG. Don't be Egbeto where in office they'll call them, they'll spoil the cases. This is a new IG. You understand? And
this IG cannot do anything over this case. It's not under his jurisdiction. This is a civil matter and a fraud the EFCC is supposed to investigate. It is EFCC that's supposed to investigate it. There's a financial transaction that turned out to be in a false pretense. That is the EFCC. Now, going to EFCC to get this case heard, and EFCC refused to hear it, then taking it now, after you take it to the village square, to the Atonzeribe did not solve it, then you take it to EFCC. EFCC said, no, we are not solving this case. You did not take it to a judge. You did not call your lawyer to go and sue the man. The first thing you do when a contract go wrong, first of all, is to call your lawyer and sue the man in a court of law. Is that not what's supposed to happen, sir?
You do that in a civilized society.
Okay. In an uncivilized society, what do you do?
Just exactly what you explained now is what you should do in a civilized society.
No. I'm asking, in an uncivilized society, what do you do?
It's for you to, it's only by, maybe if you can use force. If you know that you can use force, you use force to get your money back.
What kind of force do you think can be determined to get this money back?
See, let me tell you. I told you I know somebody that did something, that same man did something too. Is force. The man will go and park his car in front of the man's gate and block it in the morning. The man doesn't go out. At a point, he started paying small. When he wanted to go and take title, the man went and blocked the place. At a point, he paid the one he was able to pay, and the money was still remaining, unless he later paid that I don't know. So, because for ELCC to tell that man that the man is a very powerful man that they cannot do anything about it, seriously, he is. And that's how Nigeria is. Nigeria is a place where a big man will be owing you, and you went to ask for your money, he will call police to arrest you. You will end up spending your life in jail for asking for your money.
Okay, I want to thank you for joining and for your contribution. For those of you guys on the YouTube, I'm going to stop it at 2 hours on the clock so that we can replay it again for our evening audience. For those of you guys on TikTok, just give me 1 second. Let me end the program on the YouTube and on Twitch as well. And thank you for all of you that are listening.